Welcome, everybody, to the 12th Terminally Online podcast. We have me, Ubaru, we have miaowson, and we have Ellie's ex. No Bean Dip today. That guy's in jail or something. I don't know where he is.
He crossed the street, got a little too close to the school.
Parole officer came over, said, "Hey, man, you've been hanging around too close to the school. I know you got to go to the 7-Eleven, but you know you can't go to the chip aisle. It's too close to the school."
Wait, do restraining orders actually work like that? What if your restraining order actually is like in the middle of your grocery store and you just can't go down aisles because then you'd be too close to like your ex who like lives, I don't know, outside of the grocery store, I guess.
I think
that's a good point.
I think there's a limit. I'm sure, I don't think a restraining order is just do not go near this person, but like, I think
No, it literally is.
No,
isn't
I know,
it? Like
but
you can't go within like
I think if you
1,000 feet. Oh, I guess it's feet, right? Usually,
dude, 1,000 feet.
it's like,
Why are you rizzing to that? 1,000 feet.
1,000 feet.
Is that supposed to be your penis length? Like, what the fuck is that supposed to be?
What do you mean?
or 1,000 feet.
1,000 feet.
1,000 feet.
Oh,
you mean like 1,000
feet.
feet for you in front of you?
1,000 feet.
Oh, I thought you meant like 1,000
I'm
feet
thinking
of dicks.
I know.
I hate you guys. Anyways, before we get into some other topics, I just wanted to thank you again for those who subscribe to the Patreon. You guys have helped us get our podcast on Spotify and Apple. At least by this point, I hope we're going to have it on because that's when I want to release it. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. If you'd like to support, it is in the description. It'll be the first link. Also, make sure to follow all of us if you fuck with the podcast. Just think about it. I mean, Beanup's not here, but you could follow him too if you want. You can give him the pity follow.
Dude,
but you should follow us because
that guy got blocked on Twitter.
Think about it.
That guy's
he
been
got blocked today on
responding.
Twitter.
He literally he'll be on Twitter at work. He'll go, "This is kind of funny. Hey man, you're doing good work today." He literally pulled out his phone.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Good work today, man.
This is a really funny tweet. I should respond to this. Take selfie. Why does he do that? He's such a funny guy.
He is such a funny guy.
I do love his humor. Like I think his humor is definitely self-deprecating. But also in a very like nuanced way where like he like is basically making fun of you while making fun of himself, but then people get so hyper offended by him because of his humor that they're like, I don't like you, so I'm just gonna block you now. And then it's like, well, and he's like,
they don't know how to
me?
react.
Why do you hate me? You know? And
It's
then,
a foreign thing, bro. They don't know how to react, so they're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna block this guy and move on.
yeah.
He scares me. It's not what he did. It's what he's capable of. He gets into people's heads in one tweet. In one tweet reply, he gets into people's head. Some dude's like tweeting about hating on something. He posts a picture of himself and is like, yeah, man, it swings. And then the guy's just like, no, okay, I don't know why this guy did this, but like, he's freaking me the fuck out. I gotta block this asshole.
It's
And then he called him a slur in Jamaica.
Yeah, he called him a yeah. That was also funny.
That was cool. That was interesting.
I love
think,
Twitter.
I don't think all four of us are like conventionally attractive guys. Not conventionally, but like, none of us are toned and ripped and have six packs and abs and muscles. But I don't think any of us are unattractive guys. And Bean Dip definitely has enough confidence to be like, you know what? Here's the selfie for today. I'm responding with, "Hey Queen, you're looking mighty fine today." And like, the pic, it's just him. It's just a picture of a selfie. And he's not even
Can't
trying
wait to
hit
add you
on
to
her.
my concubine.
Yeah. I'm putting you on the list of things that I'm going to look at today later. And that's about it.
Yeah.
I have to go back.
I wouldn't do anything malicious while looking at you. I'm just going to look at you and appreciate your beauty on the earth.
Anyway, have to go back to my corn farm. Have fun.
My corn farm.
Oh yeah, because he lives in the middle of buttfuck Kansas where there's only corn and produce.
But like,
why is it Kansas?
He has enough confidence to be able to just post himself online, just like all the time. Just here you go. Here's me. Here's me raw.
Yeah.
I'm in the workplace raw.
Me on the first date. Sorry. Here's me raw.
You have STDs. You have to. You're doing it raw on the first date. That's crazy.
No, dude.
Have you
not.
guys ever gotten like an STD test?
No, I've gotten tested. Yes, actually, a test. Yes.
Okay.
I've gotten tested twice, and I've been clean all my life.
I don't actually know what the process is.
Surprisingly, there's a few questionable years in there.
You just pee in a cup, and they say, "Here you go." I've never gotten a test.
I think you stick a swab in your penis hole and you'd like
they take a
thing.
Q-tip and they make you get hard and they put it in your urethra.
I used to do that
some
with
people would like that.
I used to do that with
Not me
Lego.
though, not me, but some people would like that, you know.
You guys ever do that with Lego?
No.
Oh.
What the fuck? Dude. Like the long skinny ones or like the fat wide ones? Like,
I'm not actually gonna comment on the rest of what up.
please tell me you never stuck a Lego in your penis hole ever in your
No,
life.
man, I
Pinky
didn't-
promise. Pinky promise.
No, dude, it was like the rods from
He's not
Connect.
doing it. He's not doing it.
It was
This guy needs help.
Listen, I was a curious
Okay.
child. I may have done some not so great things.
child.
I was I was
You did that when you were a
Well,
kid?
to be fair, if he was an adult with Legos and he's
Yeah, if
sticking
I was an
Legos in
adult
his
with
penis hole as an
Legos-
adult,
sticking them in. Yeah, I think that'd be more concerning. When I was
I
young
mean,
and exploring my
and he
body.
might be in the bean dip territory of
Yeah.
like, you know,
Exploring my body, but I didn't want to like touch it, so I used a really long Lego.
oh,
Dude, I didn't know what a
That sounds
prostate
awful.
was.
you ain't reaching the prostate from the front of your penis. Oh my, with a
No,
Lego.
man, what?
Dude, you've never seen the Lego contraptions he's made, okay?
What is it, like a bionicle that grows inside
Yeah,
your
dude,
body?
he even
No,
it
man,
moves and
okay.
it like vibrates. It has the little the Lego motors. You know, people like make Lego cars. Yeah.
I mean, it's like there's
Sorry.
that.
Did I take that too far?
There's a couple things that I
Maybe,
used to
I
do,
don't
right?
know.
You know the Hot Wheels tracks that have like the little boosters? I would set up a bunch of them and spread.
Mhm.
Maybe I should stop.
No, you
And then
have to finish
and then
now. You have to finish
I
now.
sit on all fours and I gave my asshole at the end of the track.
That's crazy.
And the other thing is, remember those expanding balls that when you pull them out, they expand, and when you they collapse them? I used
Yeah.
to just leave
Yeah,
one
oh,
of
yeah.
those. I used to just leave one of those in there.
Yeah, remember when I was 21, I put a chia pet in my butt. Sorry. No, I don't.
What?
Sorry. I don't
You
know.
can't- What?
I don't know where I was going with
fully
that. I didn't
grown?
mean to say chia pet. I meant to say one of those like water dinosaurs. You know, like one of the like the things
the
you put in
sea
water
asses?
and
The
it grows.
they're like
yeah.
pills at first.
Yes.
I was like, this is
Oh.
suppository. And then my asshole started growing.
Yeah.
And now my poops look like Tyrannosaurus Rex, but
Ooh.
It's like a cookie cutter.
Oh my
It
god.
comes
Like forms your asshole into a cookie cutter ring where the poop comes out. Like, ew.
Yeah. Okay, look, that's my bad. I shouldn't have even brought it up. It's all behind me.
Listen, it's all you guys. I'm just the humble listener in this.
This guy's like-
Seahorse,
this guy's
Hot
like
Wheels cars. What else?
All right, now-
Do you ever,
now
you ever
you-
make
now
G.I.
you-
Joe's kiss? You ever make G.I. Joe's kiss?
ah, that's...
No, dude, that's gay.
Is this guy gay?
This guy's gay. What the hell is this guy
This guy-
talking about?
This guy was like, yeah, I just went to the bathroom, put lotion on my dick.
Wow, dude, you're not a dry jerker? Fucking get it together, okay?
Fucking serial killer this guy is. What the fuck? Which is crazy because you gotta go dry. You gotta go dry. I feel like
I-
if you go lotion,
Can,
lotion's crazy.
can I be honest? If you have like lotion on your bedside table, kind of sus. Lube on the bedside table. If you're pulling, that's not your bedside table. That's a PC.
I have two. One
Um,
here, one for my drawer.
Where's this guy going?
I think he's going to go get his lube.
Oh yeah, you got.
Are we comparing lotions?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, apparently CeraVe is not that good for you.
It probably isn't, but I
I
just
know.
listen to I'm a sheep. You
The
know.
thing, it's like
I have
the other thing is
exclusively used this when I got this tattoo. Like,
Oh,
goes all
yeah.
the way up my arm.
Oh,
I've not
The-
used it since.
the other thing is,
I promise.
it depends what kind of sheep you are. You know what I mean? Like if you read, oh, CeraVe's doing this and this and this, and you stop buying it, you're also a sheep. So does it really fucking
Make
matter?
your own opinions.
Yeah.
Don't listen. I don't listen to the hive mind,
hmm
even if they're right.
Yeah, but
don't
what if
listen to it.
But what if you hear something and you just end up choosing that, and then you're still going to be perceived as a sheep?
I think no matter what you do, you're a sheep unless you're the fucking original.
You're right.
It doesn't.
The only,
think you
way
just
to
ma-
not, the only way to not be a sheep and be part of the simulation is to,
Dry jerk.
yeah, actually.
Dry
I was going to
jerk,
say kill
guys.
yourself, but yeah, dry
Oh.
jerking.
It's a close second.
I thought you were gonna say make yourself blind and deaf at the same time, so you can't hear or see people. But that was my take, you know. But you know, don't Don't hurt yourself, guys. You're here listening to us talk to you. Don't hurt yourself, okay? Get your lotion out. Listen.
We're just three guys who dry jerk.
And
don't listen to us.
This is false advertising, okay?
And that's a good way to come to today's sponsor today. Skill. No. Just kidding.
Yeah. Guys, if you want to sponsor the podcast and you work at a company, we will shill. Okay.
We will hella
if you want
shill.
us to talk about BetterHelp, if you guys
we put that out. Want... No free ads.
Because sometimes we can therapize you, okay?
Dude,
I'm not a doctor though.
I took an ad sponsorship recently, and the game was actually fun. And after stream, I came in Discord with people, and I said, "Dude, that game's like."
Wow, you did what in Discord,
dude? I was like, "This game's actually like fun, no ad." And they're like, "Okay, yeah, nice lie, man." I was like, "Why? The game's actually fun." Like, I don't think all these mobile games that people play, like I've done Raid Shadow Legends. That one's not that fun to me. But the one I played recently was actually like it was fun, and I was having a good time. And like, I don't know, you just kind of learn that like not all games are just money hungry fucking develop. Well, I mean they are, but like
they are, but
they're playable without the microtransactions.
Yeah.
You're not loading up. Here's a bunch of microtransactions. You can't progress, or like, you know, like the gameplay was just straight up fun. So I was like, oh, this is cool actually. So I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe to a guy like you.
Yeah, to a guy like me.
Maybe to a guy like you. Alex is over here playing fucking buttfuck random games on Steam that cost like $1. Like,
since I woke up today, I edited for a little bit, and then I've been playing nothing but Bloons Tower Defense. So like, I'm a hypocrite as fuck because that's a mobile game, technically.
It's like that's not a mobile game because it was on PC first. That's all I'm gonna say.
That is true.
That's like saying RuneScape's a mobile game because it is. But like,
it is.
It is, but it isn't. Not for 20 years. It wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is to a guy like me.
Sorry. It definitely isn't to a guy like you.
It's like me and Beandip were playing Elden Ring, and then I think we were watching you play Dark Souls 3, Alex, and we were like, oh, this looks mad fun. So then I was just in chat with Beandip, and we were gonna play Grand Theft Auto or something and like make a video. And then we weren't feeling it, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch Alex. We watched Dark Souls 3, and I'm like, I'm gonna go play Elden Ring. And then he saw me play Elden Ring and was like, I'm gonna hop on now. So then from there, we're both playing Elden Ring. You hop off, and then you start playing Bloons Tower Defense 6. We're like, this fucking guy. This fucking guy. What is he doing?
It is.
Yeah.
Me and
it's fun, dude.
Me and Alex played Elden Ring for
That's
like...
his only...
How long did we play Elden Ring for? Like 6 hours?
Yeah, it was like 6 hours, and one night we played till like 5 a.m. or some shit. And then we
never did it again. It's
just never opened it up again.
It's because, I don't know, there's a multiplayer mod. There's a multiplayer mod that was actually fun. Yeah. I don't know how many people it is, but maybe me, like all four of us could like do it. I think it probably
you might be able to.
People. That'd be awesome.
I just know that
I saw 5 when I looked.
There's bugs and random stuff and whatever, and it's it's so easy to like get around and work out and do whatever. But I don't know. I think I'm just not like a Souls guy. Like I have a hard time playing single player games nowadays. So like the only reason that I ever even wanted to play Elden Ring is because I knew I could play with Alex.
Yeah,
I'm the same way.
Growing up, I played all the Fallouts. I played all the Elder Scrolls. I played all the GTAs. Like there's so many single player games that I have played. Witchers, etc. But recently, I just can't find myself loading up in my free time and playing like I've never played Mass Effect, and apparently I should play that, but like, or Cyberpunk. I just don't want to load up and play it.
I've thought about playing Cyberpunk. I don't know. Single player games are hard because like I feel like especially with us, we're so ingrained in these games that are like short bursts of dopamine.
Yes.
And like every game that we play, it's like, okay, we're playing this game for like an hour or two, and like it's fun the entire time, and then we drop it and we find a new game. You know what I mean? So like playing a slow burn game like that is so just, it's hard to like keep your attention going. Like even when I've been playing Dark Souls 3, it's like when I played Dark Souls 1, my first time ever playing it was on stream, and I tried to beat the entire game in one sitting. So I streamed and I played the game for 27 hours straight.
Damn.
Jesus.
And that shit was miserable because I didn't prep proper food beforehand. So I was just eating. I was eating like fucking chicken wings the whole time, and it sucked ass. But like, so when I'm playing Dark Souls 3 this time, it's like I'm doing like one boss a stream basically, you know, and like, you know, then I'll maybe progress until the next boss, and then I'll end stream and I'll go do something else or whatever. But I don't know. I definitely I can't focus for that long. I can focus. It's hard enough to focus for the boss battle and like actually do the fucking the boss battle. Actually do the fucking boss fight, because it's just like, okay, it's like this is fucking annoying because I'm dying over and over again, and like that's the challenge of the game, right? Is like
don't die.
Yeah, literally don't die, but like you die in one hit from everything, so it's like it's a stressful game to play because of that. It's fun, but it's, for me at least, it's fun in small doses.
Yeah.
Because I get this challenge, I jump the hurdle, I beat the boss, and then I can like do it again the next day or whatever, and it doesn't feel as bad. But then you run into the problem of like, okay, well now I have to play this game like every time I go live, basically. Like,
yeah.
And now almost every time I go live, it's like, okay, well it's like I should do this, because if I don't, then I'm never gonna do it, and that's a whole different like trap that I've gotten myself into. But I don't know.
I think you should just, I mean, you don't need to. You could swap variety stuff. It's kind of just like, as long as you keep yourself accountable to finish the game versus starting and then never playing it again. It's really just like, it's like a discipline thing, but I think you could do whatever you want, really. If you're not feeling something that day, you don't need to lock yourself in, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I tried that yesterday. I played, I've been playing a Minecraft mod pack for Cobblemon, the Pokemon mod pack. And like that was fun. I literally just sat there. It's not actually Cobblemon. But like, I just fucking like decorated my house in Minecraft for like 5 hours, and I just zoned out. I barely talked the whole time, and that shit was fire. Does not happen. Like, talk when people talk, whatever, but like otherwise you're just like vibing, low stress, low effort. Yeah, that was.
Sometimes that shit is lit. Just playing a game, and you know, I don't know. Last night I was doing raids with my friend on a game called Final Fantasy, and I literally just put on fucking a Gunna mix, and I was just vibing to fucking random like rap songs, and we were just clearing this raid over and over again all night. And I was just like, yep, there's a vibe. Sometimes
I was listening to Tory Lanez.
Sometimes you just catch a vibe.
I remember that. Yeah.
Catching a vibe is probably one of the greatest things ever, and you can just do something for 3 hours, and then you get up and pee and sit down, and you're like, fuck. I don't want to do this anymore.
Vibe ruined by breaking the seal.
Yeah. That's fucked.
Yeah, that's such a hard balance with streaming, especially like when you play games that aren't your main games. That's such like a huge deterrent, I feel like, for a lot of people to do variety, especially in like a niche game like RuneScape. I feel like a lot of people don't really break out to do stuff like that, but I'm glad like you guys do when you feel like it, and I'm definitely starting to think about doing it more. I've been doing like music and stuff when I feel creative, but like, yeah, I think I might do Grand Theft Auto with Bean Dip soon. I kind of want to do 5M and like roleplay stuff. I think that'd be fun, but I feel like I could get sucked into it really fast and then just like not play RuneScape though. That's what scares me.
That's not a bad thing.
But that's the best, dude.
Dude, if you can,
it's like you still sprinkle in Grand Theft Auto, or you still sprinkle in like RuneScape into the streams, but it's like that's when you start doing the shit where you're like, okay, I'm gonna stream for 5 hours today, and like the first hour or 2 hours is gonna be RuneScape, and then I'll transition into Grand Theft Auto.
I think that's smarter. Yeah, that's definitely smarter.
Yeah, that's the big tech, because then you still get all your like RuneScape viewers from your main game, and then like people who normally wouldn't click on you for streaming Grand Theft Auto are already there, and they can get like a little taste of what's going on.
Yeah,
okay.
Maybe they'll stay.
I've been wanting to do some variety days. I think today is my first like attempt at it, because I've just been like, I don't know, I've just been trying to plan things and not just like do it on a whim anymore, just because well, it's not bad. I just want to be prepared a little more, and like even mentally prepared for even, you know, a slight change is still a change. So
yeah, I think it helps to be in that mental space.
It sucks going into stream not knowing what to do, or like what
that was my problem for a long time on RuneScape, is that I'd get on and I'd be like, so what raid am I doing? Does anyone want
yeah.
to raid? And then no one says no, and you're sitting there for the first 20 minutes with their penis in your hand, going,
Yep.
okay, I guess I'm doing Slayer today. And then
Yep.
everyone's like, great, you're fucking barraging neck reels. Okay, I'm not watching this guy barrage neck reels.
Dude, I think I'm finally over the hurdle of like wanting to, of like being in the RuneScape trap, of like constantly returning whenever, like whenever something happens or whenever I just feel like it. Like I felt like RuneScape would be fun. I think it was yesterday or the day before, and I logged in for like half an hour. I tried to do Slayer. I had an Araxor task, so I was doing that. And then I was like, maybe I could go skill. And then I looked at all my skills, and I was like, nothing seems like fun. And I think I'm finally past the point of being like, yeah, this is my like main game, because it's just like, I don't know.
You've been over that for a year, buddy.
Well, yeah, but I would still constantly like return whenever. No. Yes.
You'd only return, I feel like, for like bingos, for like short stints, which is like you still returning, but it's not like it's not like you were like, I don't even have that anymore. I'm back in RuneScape and I'll do a month of streaming it because I love it. Like it wasn't like that. It was just like it was like short spurts, which is totally fine because like you're testing stuff out. Yeah.
I mean, it was just like I would only find it fun in short spurts. Like get on for a few weeks, fucking do some raids with friends, hang out in VC, stream, whatever. But like none of that even sounds even remotely fun to me now. It's like I log in and I'm like, this just sounds fucking miserable.
The other problem?
And there's like 870 games in my Steam library, and they all sound more fun than RuneScape does to me right now.
The other problems are like regular group of friends that we hang out with.
Yeah.
I'm the only one, or me and one other person are really the only person who play RuneScape. Like actively.
I was gonna say that, because I was gonna say, do you think like your friend group specifically like deter you from playing the game, and not even in like a like purposeful way, or like it's like them trying to do that? It's more of like, oh, everybody else is playing something, I'll play with them, and then you're like, I should be doing this, or like I wanted to actually play this today, and then I was like, whoops, I kind of lost track of time.
I have said for a long time that the only reason I still played RuneScape in the current day is because my friends played. It wasn't like, but it wasn't like a thing like, oh, my friends are playing this, I should play this. It was just like, oh, I find this game fun when I'm playing with friends.
Yeah.
But like now, a lot of our friends don't play nearly as much. Almost never.
Like
now I have agency to do whatever I want. And there's some days, like especially at the beginning, where I was like, fuck, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing today, because no one's playing RuneScape. So it's like, now what the fuck do I do? Now I'm playing balloons by myself in my room for 3 hours. So it's like,
those were the CM days. I remember.
Yeah. yes. Literally just trio CMs for like 7 hours.
Anybody want a trio CM? Tumbleweed. You're like, fuck, I'll play balloons.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. No, I mean,
But then it's like I also run into the issue where like I have really bad anxiety when it comes to like doing things with like new people.
Yes.
That I don't normally do stuff with. So like in RuneScape especially, it was hard for me to find people to do stuff with because I was always mortified of asking, because I'm always afraid that like I'm just not gonna be like good enough to play with them, you know what I mean? Or like, because I've had it happen before, especially when I first started PVMing, or like even in like Mason said he's playing Final Fantasy. The last time I played that game, I got like told to fuck off by numerous friends and some people that were more than friends.
Trauma.
Yeah, no, it's like my girlfriend at the time, and then like a bunch of her friends and like my friends even basically just told me to fuck off because like they were doing the highest end of raids, and like I you have to learn your rotations first, and you have to do this first, and you have to do all this first, and it's like, okay,
yikes.
Well, can someone like do lower level stuff with me while I learn these things? No, fuck you. Okay, well, it's like now I'm just never opening this game again. Because
that's how I felt when I played WoW. It was a lot more friendly than that. It was not like fuck you, I hate you. Like that's extreme for sure. But when I was playing classic WoW with a bunch of friends from like Homies Clan, when I was in it, like a bunch of people were like, yeah, let's all level together. And then everybody who knew how to play the game was leveling, and I was here with my dick in my hand going, somebody hold my hand, please. This is my first time playing the game. And then that was literally the first time you could ever pay to power level an account, and I did it. It was the worst mistake I've ever made in spending money on a game, probably in my whole life. Was you like instantly level from whatever level you are to like 58, which is like right before max level at the time, which was 60. And then I was like, okay, I'm 58. Now what? Don't know how to play the game. Don't know what I'm doing just to catch up to people. And then like even then, I was higher than everybody else, so I couldn't do stuff with them. I guess you could, but it just was like a bad.
The flip side of that is that you level to the max level, and now all of a sudden you're given an influx of things to do.
Yes.
You know? So it's like, even if you knew what to do, it's like, cool, I have all of these abilities now. I have all these quests. I have all these dungeons that I can do that I've never done before. And I don't even know what my fucking character does, because the last thing I had was, the only thing I had prior to this purchase was me shooting a bow. And now I have fucking 60 abilities that I can use.
Yeah,
and it's overwhelming as fuck. It's just, I don't know.
One of the things on Final Fantasy is that there's like 20 jobs, or like 20 like plus jobs or something. And when you start out, there's only like 8 that you can select from or something. So you start at level 1. And you're given, you know, an ability one, you know, every couple levels at a time. So when I was leveling, I had a good time. I should preface this that I played Final Fantasy probably, I think like 3 years ago or something, 2 years ago.
Okay.
And it was with a friend on one of their alt accounts, and they basically paid for me to be the max level under the current content. Like,
got you.
So, and then you have to do the story, but you load in for your first time playing and you have almost every ability unlocked.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what any of them
jarring.
do. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, it's insane.
When I played it this time, I leveled fresh from 1. And every single time I got a new ability, I got to read it, felt how it felt, and like seen applicable uses for it. So it's definitely I think it's a better experience to actually play the game like that, because logging in and
totally
with like
you just rob yourself of like learning how to actually play the game, which I've learned to like just never do that anymore. Yeah, it's a bad idea.
One thing that it's not super that I don't like about Final Fantasy, which I'm not saying I don't like it, but when you get new jobs, when they introduce new jobs, it's always like 10 or 20 levels under like max level content. So they give you a lot of abilities as soon as you get it. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, I don't know what anything does. And it's a whole different hotbar, and it's a whole different, they all have like different like side things that you get bonuses and combos or like stacking stuff for. And it's been I picked up one other job, and like it's a whole other thing to learn, but it's different to learn it because I have all these abilities already.
Yeah, you don't get time for your brain to like consume all the information. It's like, okay, I know what this one new thing I got does, and like I can use it over time to see how, like you said, how it feels and like how it should be used. But like when you get 50 abilities at one time, it's like, okay, well, now I have to go through all of these and like try to deduce what each of them does, because like going through every single one of them feels a little tedious. And it's like, okay, well now I literally just used to look up fucking like action bars or whatever, ability bars, just to see what my bar should look like, and then I would look at those abilities and see what they did, so that way I could like cut down on all the learning that I would have to do. But I don't know.
It's like,
I mean,
it's like the equivalent of like not using. Yeah, it's like the equivalent of like only using like 5 or 6 prayers in the actual RuneScape prayer book, and then all the other ones are just like ass because they're just like
lower level, and
you don't use them anymore.
And then all of a sudden, boom, you get curses and you're maxed. So you load up and you're like, okay, what the fuck do all these do? Are any of these good? Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like being given every single item in the game, every single weapon in the game, and being like, okay, cool, how do these work?
Yeah.
And it just, having zero knowledge on anything. I mean, doing that in any game is fucking hard, you know? Spawning in at the end of the game, basically. Yeah. You're just missing out on the entire game.
I think for me personally, RuneScape kind of melted my brain because it's the only MMO I truly played. So I never had the aptitude for like having like 50 million like info bars on my screen. Like even, you know how like there are some streamers and content creators who have like every status bar, like poison, like anti-venom, like everything like on a RuneScape screen where it takes up everything. Like even that's too much. Like I feel like I have to have like basically nothing on it.
I hate the two the little pillars when they have the health and the prayer in it. That shit is like that's too
not
much.
for me personally.
No, it's not. It's too much.
I like it to be like a simple info bar, like on the vertical column.
Yeah,
that's what I do.
I'm sure you've seen mine. My boost potion, my
I'll have all those.
Revenge, like
exactly the same.
It's nice.
Yeah,
just a little.
I don't like I don't like having my stats on screen that tells me if I'm 118 or if I'm under. Like every time I brew, like I should know that fair. I should know that by default because it's the same process. But
if my divine potion timer is still up and I drink a brew, I should know that my stats are no longer like boosted to 118.
I don't need something to tell me.
That's fair.
Yeah, no, I mean, I played RuneScape 3 for a long time before transitioning into old school. So, like, when it comes to information on screen, I like to maximize the information, but I mean, I don't like the clutter either. So, like Mason said, the fucking 2 bars on the side of your inventory, that shit, to me, is fucking lame as fuck. Because it's just, it's so big and bulky, it's so loud on the screen.
Also, top right of your screen says the same thing.
Yeah, it's literally like there's no difference. I guess the only difference is that since it's so loud on your screen, like you can see out of your peripherals, you don't have to look. But like just look, it takes 2 seconds. It's like odds are you're not doing fucking crazy top speed times. You don't need to be perfect with literally everything. It's like you know, and if you're using those, you're not going to be a person who's going for world records, you know? So it's like
I don't know.
There's some valid points being made.
Yeah, I mean the buff bars on RuneScape 3, it's literally just like it's the same as like the old school info boxes. It's just like a little there's a buff bar or a buffs section and a debuffs section, and it's just little info boxes just like old school within a confined area. And like it doesn't take up. I mean, granted, you have a lot more screen space on RS3.
One of the other things is like on Final Fantasy, there's the same thing, buffs and debuffs. I don't know what a half of them do. Every different job applies a different one. Every different boss can apply different debuffs. All I know is that red is bad and green is good. So like,
pretty standard.
That's
Dude, have you done the Nier Automata raids yet?
Yeah, I think so.
Dude, those ones were like my favorite when I used to actually play Final Fantasy. Those things were so fun. Dude, I remember like setting up AHKs to AFK jobs overnight, like cooking and shit like that.
Yeah, I need to do
that. I wanted to go for well, maybe. Hopefully. I never got banned.
Allegedly I did that.
Dude, allegedly. I wanted like level 80 and everything. But like
he's the best chef. He's the best chef.
I was gonna say like RuneScape's such a different MMO that like
totally.
I played WoW for 2.5-ish months, albeit for a woman, but I also wanted to try WoW for a long time because, you know, I feel like if you played RuneScape, you didn't play WoW. If you played WoW, you didn't play RuneScape. Like, you were one or the other. Playing WoW, I played retail. It was a fun experience. I enjoyed leveling. I enjoyed like going through the game. One of the things that people do is, you know, you're either a mount hunter, you like to collect like transmogs, or, you know, you're an achievement hunter, or you do Mythic Plus and raids.
Yeah.
And I like to challenge myself when I play games like that. So I was doing M Plus and raids, and like I did the heroic raid. That was whatever the Dragon City was called, and like it's different in that game because that was all I was looking forward to. But on Final Fantasy, the second you reach max level and you finish the main MSQ, your world expands tenfold. Because there is so many there's so much old content that's still relevant. There's so many extra jobs that you can learn and do. There's so many extra raids that you don't even know exist unless you go out of your way and like learn about them. The story itself is, I mean, enthralling enough that like people literally fucking live and die by it. But like, that like compared to the like playing WoW, playing that, and like RuneScape doesn't have like, anything. It's just a game where there's no classes, no nothing. You can do whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd say like in comparison, there's like the equivalent to like mounts would be like pets, probably in some way or some capacity. Yeah, like if you had to compare them in any way,
then again,
like
Final Fantasy also has pets.
Yeah, they have minions.
There's also
got them there.
There's minions. There's mounts. There's one of the things that people do is glam hunt, which is like you can basically just transmog stuff over your gear. People like to look pretty. That's one of my favorite things is that no one looks the same in that game, really.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own little style, their own little thing. And I've kind of found myself just like making little outfits. It's cool. It's a really cool system, but
I think that's something that in RuneScape kind of sucks because you really have to use your ingenuity with items that are really not used to be unique.
If
Especially
you
like
Fashionscape,
Well, yeah, specifically because like when you look at like max gear, everybody looks the same. Everybody in every raid, like you have like 3 tiers of like specific gear, and then past that, it's like past useful gear. Like you really have to use like you can use like plugins and stuff, which I think a lot of people don't even really think about. Also, the fact that the wiki for our game is so expansive, like we as RuneScape enjoyers are so spoiled in comparison to every other MMO in game because our wiki is the most devoted wiki I've ever seen of any game ever. And
it's the autism.
Yeah, it really is.
Dude,
it like
genuinely, because even the RuneScape 3 wiki it's really good, but it's nowhere near as good as the old school one. Like the old school one is fucking
you'll open
insane.
up a thing. First thing you see is this item is from this quest made by this person. Da, 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 da. You get it from this. You get it from this. It requires this level. It has attacks. Da, da, da. Boom. Here's all the stats. Boom. Here's this. Boom. Here's lore behind it. Boom. Here's any changes. Boom. Here's any tweet that was made about this item that like has special interactions or anything like that.
Yeah,
and that's
here's the graphic
page.
changes to it. Here's it's like everything.
That's
about
every
it.
page, every single page on every item, every NPC, every whatever. Albeit sometimes
things constantly updated.
Sometimes there's things that are wrong, and I've found things that are wrong on the wiki just because it's usually like, oh, it doesn't work here. Oh, yes, it does. Oh, this doesn't work here. Yes, it does. Oh, this doesn't work here. Like, it's usually
just stuff that hasn't been tested or like even tried yet. And people just assume, like, but like. Then, like, you go to the RuneScape 3 wiki. I remember, so you had to do a quest. One of the quests to unlock Corp Beast is Spirit of Summer. But I think it's the one before that.
Summer's End.
Summer's End, I think specifically. I was using the quick guide for that for our group Ironman. And there was one point in the quick guide where, like, it just skips, like, 6 things that you have to do. And I was stuck for like an hour and a half wondering what the fuck was I doing wrong, because like I'm so conditioned, like the wiki's right. The wikis are right every time because I'm so used to old school wiki. Yeah. And like then you go to RS3 and it's like, yeah, I'm stuck on this quest for fucking 2 hours because the quick guide is missing a few steps and I have to go to the main guide and actually fucking read.
I know it's funny.
That shit sucked.
Here's one thing about the wiki. Me and Alex didn't have an argument, but we like it was Araxor overloads. The wiki says something. I remember it being different. Alex remembers it being different. People who are streaming remember it being different. And we're all like,
yeah.
So what is it, guys?
Still not updated.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a thing where like with Araxor and RS3, it drops overloads and like Mason thought that it only only dropped them once you have made an overload, right? So like you could boost for the level to start getting the drop. And I was like, I don't remember it being like that. I swear you need the level. You need 90 to start getting them. And that's the hard requirement. You can't boost for it. You need that level. And I couldn't find it anywhere. I ended up finding out that what I had said was right only because a streamer, like a RuneScape 3 streamer, earlier that day had gotten a fucking overload and he hadn't like boosted or anything.
Oh.
It was so dumb, dude. God. I wish that every wiki ever was like the old school one. Could you imagine?
Oh,
Could you imagine if there was just a dedicated group of like neurodivergent people that just manage every Wikipedia page for everything.
It would be fantastic. I'll tell you that. It would be great. It would be awesome.
It'd be awesome. We wouldn't have to worry or question anything.
Man.
Yeah,
Go to God's Wikipedia page.
I remember there was a quest that came out. I think it was the new like desert quest that was like the prerequisite for another line of quest that's coming out or whatever. But I guess it has the same name as the one that's in RS3. And I looked it up because it came out like a day after, and I was like, okay, they have the quick guide now. So I looked, and I was looking at a guide from fucking RS3 and not old school while I was doing it, and it was telling me to go to like the middle of Narda instead of where it actually was, and I was losing my mind for like 15 minutes. And then I realized, oh, it's the RS3 wiki.
That is too funny, actually.
Yeah,
I will say
bad.
one thing. I don't like that they look the same. Like, the layout is the same.
Visually, yeah, if they're visually different, it would help me in that moment, but also it's pretty easy to type in old school and it pops up, but it's more so if you like Google search it or something and then regular RuneScape
Yeah, but also fuck the old
up.
school wiki, because that shit has conditioned me to type OSRS after literally everything ever.
True.
And I know everyone has that problem.
Where do I get acne cream OSRS? Fuck.
Where do I get? Where can I buy fentanyl? OSRS.
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl.
TFT patch notes.
Fentanyl.
OSRS. God damn it. Yeah. I don't know. Man, sorry to talking about RuneScape for 30 minutes.
Yes. Sorry we're talking about MMOs, a game that we all play, but yeah.
It's kind of hard not to. There's one thing at the beginning of this when we all came together, like, we don't want to be a RuneScape podcast.
It sneaks in sometimes.
But we all play or played it, so
we
it's
all
like
play it, actively play it, don't play, used to play it. Follow people on Twitter who play it. Are in spaces with people who play it. Like, it revolves around our life too much. So
yeah,
it's hard to.
Sorry for the cringe.
Yeah,
so but that being said, get me into that fucking GTA plan, dude. I want to play some GTA 5. I'd be so down.
No, I do want to do Grand Theft Auto, especially because Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out soon, and I think it's supposed to be like fall of 2025, and then PC comes out like really early the next year. So I think it's like 3 or 4 months of console for GTA 6, and then it goes into PC. So as soon as it goes on PC, it's like 5M is already working with the people who make role-playing servers is already working with Rockstar. Like, I think they bought 5M as like they already bought 5M as a collective.
That's awesome.
That's actually really cool.
So I think they're gonna have role-play servers like on release, and
I can't wait for them to instantly kill it. Sorry.
Yeah, the thing also is because you have to think like Rockstar's only way they make money is from shark cards after they sell the game. And that business venture, 5M role-playing servers, is completely separate from their online services. It's basically a clone that they build their own like servers from. So Rockstar makes no money from it. So the fact that they bought 5M makes me think, okay, it's probably gonna be like Roblox, where you can like use Robux, which is what they're gonna like give you to use in these servers. That's like how I imagine it's going to work, because otherwise, why would they spend the money to build the infrastructure for all this stuff in Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah.
So I could see PC getting super delayed because of that, because if they don't have online on release, there's going to be hell to pay for PC. People are going to flip the fuck out.
Yeah, that was the one thing about GTA 5 that I didn't even realize when I played it and I played the story. It was actually good that they like didn't put online out instantly for, I don't remember how long it was, but
I think it was like
people
maybe
would play
a
the
month
game
or something.
I feel like if GTA 6 released with online instantly, no one would play the GTA 6 story at all.
No.
It'd be less than 5%. Because everyone hop straight online and start grinding.
I definitely, when I bought the game, I think you could play, at least on console, but maybe it was PC you couldn't play.
It was on console. They didn't have it for like the first month or something, because they want people to play the story. They fucking put hundreds and thousands of hours.
I feel like it was really fast.
This world.
Yeah,
like they don't want people to just ignore it.
I saw a video comparing that new game, fucking well, it was comparing this new game, fucking, what was it called? Awoken? Avowed, yeah.
Avowed.
They compared Avowed to Oblivion.
That's crazy.
And in terms of like physics, NPC interactions, just the world in general.
Okay.
That's crazy to think about.
Oblivion blew it out of the water. It was crazy. It was like, there was this one point where it was like, okay, here's how NPCs like interact in Oblivion. And it's like, they're having a real conversation about whatever. And then they say bye to each other and then they walk away and they go about their lives. Like every NPC in that game has a life that they live.
Yeah.
And then you go into Avowed and it's like, it showed like 2 NPCs just fucking talking to each other and they're doing like this. And their mouths are moving, but they're not talking at all.
I'm in a
just,
movie.
Yeah, literally. Dude, at least throw in some Simlish, like fucking.
I hate you.
There's so many games that have like little stuff like that actually makes the world so much better. Is like someone walking by in the market and be like, "Hey, how are you?"
Yeah, literally.
You know,
literally, yeah.
And
it's like you fucking you pickpocket someone and they call for guards and the guards show up to arrest you and it's like none of that, none of that is in this Avowed game. But like, granted. When I first saw this Avowed game, I saw Shroud playing it, and I was talking to one of our friends the other day about it. I was like, this game looks like a fucking 1-for-1 clone almost of New World. And that's how I refuse to purchase this game because I'm not paying $70 USD for a game that's UI. Everything just looks like an uninspired copy of New World.
It looks very, as somebody who put like 2,000 hours into New World, it looks very similar, especially the cinematic shots and like the ability bar isn't even that expansive. Not saying that I like that. I did like New World because it was very like mundane. Is a good word for it. It was just very like it's like very boring for somebody who played World of Warcraft because there was not that many abilities. But like the whole thing about New World that made it cool was it was like a new immersive like thing where the players were like the forefront and then like NPCs were just like, it was like main story quests. That was it. So I definitely get that vibe from this game. Like I only know this game because of that meme where the guy is like holding the book and he jumps off the cliff into the water and then it like goes literally into Skyrim intro. Like it's like it's like it's some meme that popped up on Twitter, but it's basically him saying this game sucks, Skyrim's better.
Literally. Like I walked out of my room the other day, my mom was watching TV, and just it so happens that when I walked out, a fucking commercial for Avowed was playing on the TV. Wow. And I literally looked at the TV and then I looked at her and I was like, this game looks like shit. It looks so bad. Yeah. Just from the cinematics I saw on the TV, it looked so bad. What? And then I saw Shroud playing it and I was like, okay, what is the game actually like? Because like the cinematics from the fucking commercial can look bad, but the game actually be good. And I watched them play for like an hour and I just it looked so boring. I think I'd rather
there's that other game that came out recently that everyone was hyped about. I think it's called Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Kingdom Come Deliverance?
2.
Oh yeah.
2.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything about that game, but the people that are playing it are loving it. Is what I
think it's like a like I don't know what to compare it to, like other than like a Baldur. I think it's like a Baldur's Gate kind of game where it's like you're controlling the story. I could be wrong.
I'm not sure.
I don't know anything about it.
Kingdom Come Deliverance.
But I feel like it's a you control the story kind of game, not like here's a story that we put on.
Yeah, but it's first person, I think.
ARPG. Yeah.
Yeah, this game looks really pretty.
Yeah.
And then you boot it up and then the NPCs are doing this and they're not saying words.
That's the thing they also tried to fix with New World. They tried to make like the like people actually have like voice lines, because when you play the game you just spam it. Like when you do like old school RuneScape where you spam the space bar because there was no voice. Now it's like like it's like all skipping around and shit. And they do not have like an actual environment that they live in. It's just like it's bad.
It's like one of the funny things about Skyrim that people I don't even think hate is that they only had like 10 voice actors for all the NPCs. So you walk by and it's the same voice going, "Hey, how are you?" And you go to the next city and it's the same voice. And I don't even think it's a bad thing, but like they say a different line, right? And
at least pitch it up.
Yeah.
Something.
Hey, how are you?
I don't remember.
How are you?
I don't remember what game it was. But there was a game where they recorded every single voice line in alphabetical order. I gotta look this up. Voice.
What?
If you want to look at the golden standard of NPC lines,
Oblivion.
Yeah,
when they recorded all their stuff, they recorded all the voice lines in alphabetical order.
What?
So that's autistically goaded.
Instead of being being in character for certain parts of the game, it's like you're constantly having to change the type of character, like, mood and thing you're in, because you're reading the, apples are falling from the tree. A dragon is attacking. Like,
yeah, that's crazy.
Right?
Actually.
Like,
damn.
I don't know if that's. I don't think that's a good thing.
I
right?
think it's
like,
probably the worst way to record anything.
I think it's hilarious.
I think
but
it's
like, I feel like
peculiar.
you should have. I feel like you should. I mean, obviously, this is just more effort for going that extra mile. I feel like I feel like you can do them in like large batches like that, but you sort them by like mood. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like how you want them to be read.
I mean, one of the things is like when you're giving a voice line to do, it's like, what is this? What's happening? What's the motive? What's, how?
Yeah.
You're not gonna fucking be in the battlefield bloodied up, going, "Hey guys."
Hi, how are you?
Hey,
I'm fine.
Oh, the dragon's
He's
attacking.
getting stabbed.
I don't know what
chest.
to do right now, but
I'm fine. Yeah.
You're getting
carried out by the medics. Hi, how are you?
You fucking have a sword in your chest. You have a sword in your chest.
Hey, tell Dad that I'm not coming home.
No, right? Like, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Game companies are so cool and weird. Another game company that's cool and weird. Overwatch and Marvel Rivals have kind of swapped places again.
Maybe.
Not maybe. The view count on Twitch has gone flip flop.
Because of all the Overwatch.
In which favor?
They brought
Overwatch's favor.
Overwatch's favor. So Marvel Rivals was taking over. Overwatch sucks. Whatever.
Yes.
But Marvel Rivals, I think, completely fired their all the people who made Marvel Rivals initially. I think it was a team in Seattle. Gone, laid off, fired.
Was it for something specific, or was it just like there were budget constraints? Or
that I have no clue.
I've only seen speculation, and it's that they fired all the people that made the game. The game got some wind in its sails, and now they're gonna bring in more people or different people that'll like excel at monetizing the game, effectively ruining it.
Oh, yeah, they want to put microtransactions in.
There's already microtransactions in the game.
They need to put more in then.
Yeah,
that's what the problem is. Yeah, they need to make
but
battle
Overwatch
passes.
Has kind of like come in with like a Overwatch 2.5. They're revamping a lot of the characters. They're giving them like, when you're in spawn, you get like 2 choices of abilities, and like they brought back loot boxes. They're making hella new skins. They brought out like a bunch of content creators to go test out all the stuff. Like,
yep, they're trying to reel you back in.
Yeah,
yeah.
See,
but it's like it's big shit.
Initially, they were like, loot boxes are coming back, and everyone who, moved was like, we don't care, you already fucked up. And then Marvel Rivals 2 days later was like, hey guys, we're firing everyone who made the game. So everyone's like,
weird.
Overwatch is sounding kind of good right now. Huh?
Yeah.
So
interesting.
Yeah, and then like Mason said, with all the fucking like gameplay changes that they're making in Overwatch, it's definitely gonna make a resurgence.
Mm-hmm.
And then what the fuck is going on with these heavily monetized games, by the way? Because they're removing free loot boxes from League of Legends too, and people are fuming.
People are pissed about all that stuff. Also, they're making a new gacha skin, which is like, normally those skins that you get are on $500 on average. On paper, $500 to get. The new one that they've made, it goes from yellow to like a little bit orange to a little bit red in the game.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, they've been milking these multi-$100 skins.
Yeah.
Lately, for some reason, and it's a bad look.
Also, granted,
League has been dying for a while, but like,
they're
just trying to nail.
There's a system in League called the honor system where if you're not a piece of shit, you're not trolling, you're not toxic, you get rewarded for that, and you get little capsules that'll give you skins, points, whatever. They're removing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no opportunity for you to get free anything. They just want you to spend money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
And be toxic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of the things
because they're not rewarding good behavior anymore.
One of the things about that is that every time you want to buy a character in League, you have to get their blue essences or currency. And one of the ways to get it was you get like a little bit. I don't even know if you get any at the end of a game anymore, but you'd open up a crate. If you had the champion, you can disenchant it. If you didn't have it, you could make it permanent for cheaper, or you could disenchant it and buy the one that you wanted for like the default price, I guess. And every time you did good on a game on a character, there was like a certain amount of crates you could get per week. You'd get a crate, and then as you were playing the game, constantly recurring, logging in, you get a key fragment, and every 3 you get to open a chest. And sometimes it would have skins, sometimes it would have champions, sometimes it would have emotes, wars, or whatever. Now you earn nothing.
Yeah.
Everything now is battle pass.
Ooh.
Or enter your credit card details. Good luck.
Yeah. That's like, I don't know, bro. Was Fortnite the first game that ever created the battle pass? Like, it got popular?
I think it was the first battle pass that was like popular and like
I think that game definitely
revolutionized the battle pass.
Yeah, I definitely don't think that it invented battle passes, but it popularized them.
Yeah.
Kind of like how Skrillex didn't invent EDM, but he popularized it.
This he did.
Yeah. So Fortnite is the Skrillex of video games. Got it.
Fortnite, if you think about it, Fortnite like had a big impact on all games ever. Like,
totally.
Monetization wise, skins. Yes. I feel like what kind of games had skins before? Like Call of Duty had gun skins, but they were $1 or $2.
Yeah.
Because then Warzone came out, and then you could actually buy like skins. Like they had like fucking Nicki Minaj in Call of Duty, which is insane.
So Ghost, they had Snoop Dogg as a voice as an announcer. So every time UAV would come up, Snoop Dogg each year, right? Like that was. I think Call of Duty was. I'm not gonna say the first AAA game to like have microtransactions, but I feel like it was. Kind of.
I remember it starting in like World War II because you could buy loot boxes then.
Well, that started in Black Ops 3, the loot boxes.
Oh, okay, so it was before that.
But Black Ops 2 had purchasable camos.
Yeah.
Actually, if you think about it, DLC is technically a microtransaction. Buying the 4 extra maps and the extra zombie map. That's a microtransaction. Yeah,
I mean they're definitely classified as that, especially when you'd buy like map packs back in the day. They would be called microtransactions.
Yeah, but they were worth it back then.
Yeah, well, I mean back
because those maps
Shangri-La zombies. I gotta spend $10,
dude. If you didn't buy Mob the Dead, you were missing out.
Dude, it's like fucking. I bought one of those DLC packs specifically because the multiplayer map Cove was lit as fuck. I loved that map.
You know what? You know what's a crazy microtransaction thing that happened? Destiny. Destiny 2.
Dude.
Literally straight up deleted content that was DLC out of the game that people paid for.
That's insane.
How crazy is that? You fucking paid for this content, played it, and then a year later they're like, we're deleting it. You're not getting your money back and you don't get anything for it.
That's actually insane.
Such an anomaly of a game anyways to me, because like to even play that game, the barrier of entry at one point was like $350 or some shit. You had to buy it from the base game to all the DLCs and everything to play it.
It was so bad.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I remember I think it was back in 2018, the Forsaken DLC, which is like the purple DLC, had just come out. I bought the full game and the DLC 3 times on separate consoles. I had bought one on PC, one on Xbox, one on PlayStation, because I had friends that played on all of them, and I fucking wanted to play with them. And now there's a video unlisted somewhere of me playing Destiny with one of my friends and us talking about America using frogs to like invade Poland, like frogs with like bombs inside of them.
All right, Alex Jones, relax.
Okay.
Dude, literally, that was like where it started. It started with an Alex Jones reference. We were talking about how they're turning the frogs gay, and then I was like, they're turning the frogs into CIA agents or some shit.
Speaking of
crazy.
CIA agents, Bianca Censori, Kanye West's wife, has been alleged to be a CIA informant.
What a fucking insane
And they're getting divorced.
Transition.
Yeah,
What
I
a
mean,
transition.
It was a easy layup from what Alex was
she was
talking
deep.
about.
She was deep undercover.
Dude,
Like,
and he was
mean,
deep in those Kanye
yet
guts.
very exposed.
Yeah, I saw this meme on Instagram where it was like Bianca Censori packing up after her divorce, and then it's just this girl with nothing in her hands putting this in her suitcase because she fucking wears nothing when she goes outside, man. Ever.
It's just a pair of shoes. She's doing the walk of shame, naked down the road with two heels in her fingers like that.
Insane. So yeah, Kanye's back on Twitter. Still pretty
He's
insane.
not a Nazi.
Dude, Kanye woke up and saw
thanks-
Kanye woke up and saw what Yee tweeted.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking, I don't know, man. I think it's crazy that, like, I don't know. It's like he had one conversation with Adam Sandler and now he's not a Nazi. So
Adam
shout out to
Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler,
Yeah.
shout out. Save me,
Unironically,
bro.
I feel like there's so many people who hate Adam Sandler movies, but can you really
Yes.
hate an Adam Sandler movie? Like
No.
he's just a
No,
you know what I mean?
there's fun.
The good
He
dude.
takes,
There's
he literally bought or like created his own fucking like studio, and then he buys scripts from people so that he can hire all of his friends to be in movies.
Yeah.
It's like
Mhm.
that's literally a goated ass dream. He's got financial stability for him, his friends, his wife, his daughter. If she wants to be in a movie, she can be in a daughter. She can be in a movie. Like, that guy's goated as fuck. Plus, he goes on talk shows and wears fucking
and he goes
gym shorts.
and he goes on
That's
Saturday
lit.
Night Live.
Wears gym shorts and fucking dirty, greasy shirts.
Yeah.
When he goes online, it's like
That's so accurate.
it's I don't know. I think it's so cool that you could. He's been doing this since the 90s, you know? Like, he's been making his own movies since the 90s, which is crazy.
What's your first
Not a lot of people can do that.
Adam Sandler movie? Mine was Happy Gilmore.
I think mine was Big Daddy.
It was either, I don't know which one came first. It was either Happy Gilmore or Billy Madison. I watched Billy Madison a lot as a kid. I like Chris Farley being in that movie.
I didn't watch, was it Lil Nicky, until like 6 years ago.
That's okay. I didn't watch Lord of the Rings until like 2 years ago.
I've seen the first one. I fell asleep halfway through the second one.
Yeah,
The Twin
every
Towers
time,
or whatever.
well, Twin Towers. Wait, is that what it's actually called?
It's like the Two
There's the
Towers.
Two
or
Towers.
something.
Oh, okay. So the
But
Twin Towers.
everyone calls it
9/11.
the Twin Towers. Yeah.
The 9/11.
Lord of the Rings,
Lord of the
9/11.
I
Rings.
don't remember, what is it called? Lord of the Rings. I don't remember the Twin Tower. What the fuck are they called? Lord of the Rings movies.
You don't remember the Twin Towers? Dude, that's the one thing you're supposed to do.
The Fellowship.
Is
of,
never forget.
The
You're a
Fellowship
horrible
of
person.
the Ring.
Yeah. And there's like,
What else
isn't
is
The
there?
Hobbit the first one, or is that different?
That's after the Lord of the Rings.
I have no
It's
idea.
after the Lord of the Rings, but I think canonically it came before, maybe.
The Hobbit film trilogy.
3 guys who've never seen Lord of the Rings trying to deduce
Anybody
the
who
order.
loves Lord of the Rings, you can just
Maybe it's-
stop. You can tune out and come back later because we're just ruining your dreams, your hopes and dreams right now.
They're both written.
Anytime I went to go
written
see
by
those movies, I
J.R.R.
also fell
Tolkien.
asleep. So
They're long, dude.
I think what it is.
I was a child.
The Hobbit
what it was.
takes place in the Lord of the Rings, but it's not related. It's a prequel.
To-
It's like before the Lord of the
Okay, yeah,
Rings.
yeah, that's what
So
I
it is
figured.
before canonically,
Canonically.
but it was recorded after. It was
Yeah.
made afterwards. It's like
Which I've
Canonically, of
also
course.
never seen, and I think there's 3 movies.
Borderlands the pre-sequel.
Dude, I saw that Borderlands movie. I didn't even know that they made that.
We need to watch that.
I forgot about it.
We need to watch that now.
Do
Is
we?
is it bad or good though?
I'm pretty sure it's the worst movie ever made on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah. Wait, is the Minecraft movie out yet?
I don't think that's out yet.
Oh my god, do you think that's gonna do good or
okay,
really
hold
bad?
hold on. I
think it's gonna do really good.
I need a tomato meter percent. What you guys think the Borderlands movie is?
12.
10%.
I was pretty close.
Yeah. That's really not good.
Lowest Rotten Tomatoes scores.
So definitely zeros. It's definitely
There's no
zeros.
way. Oh, there are.
Well,
okay,
like,
never mind.
yeah, because Rotten Tomatoes scores are like any movie you see that like you feel good about, but like critics like hate on is usually like between like a 70 and a 90. They're usually like well liked by the public, but then like, you know what I mean? So like, it's a good meter for like a general person who watches the movie. It's like, yeah, I like that movie. You know, I didn't think too much about the message or whatever. But then like, if that's a 12 on the Rotten, that means it's really bad. That like take anything you think and go 30 below. So it's like negative 20 already on the scale. Like that's really bad. Like that might not be worth watching. But I like shitty movies, so maybe we'll watch it.
I was looking at just like IMDb and seeing what the worst rated movie is. Fucking Mono's Hand of Fate, but I can't find Borderlands on here. It's crazy how many movies are considered absolute dog shit.
A lot. People make bad
so
movies.
Many, yeah.
Yes.
Did you guys know there was a Slender Man movie?
Yes.
I didn't
know. I knew that one was gonna be bad. Yeah.
It's really bad. I remember watching it a few years ago. Yeah, not good.
Piranha 3 Double D. Now that was a good movie.
What?
Okay.
Please tell me that's just a piranha with fucking boobs.
I think it was just 3D movies and they made the boobs all fucking big and big.
Anytime I think of stuff like that, I just think of Sharknado, but I think that's like actually a cult classic people like watching like as a bad movie.
Sharknado movies are good. Like they're not, but they're self-aware. Like they're trying to be bad.
Yeah.
I think it was like Sharknado 3 or 4 was probably my favorite. Granted, we watched them all like at once, like in bursts.
Yeah.
So I don't exactly remember, but I remember saying that Sharknado 4 I think was my favorite. And there's one point where like David Hasselhoff goes to space, and that was kind of lit.
His head explode.
You know,
No, he was an astronaut.
A good video game adaptation movie.
I just think of him as like in SpongeBob. He just goes into space and his head explodes. You know? Sorry.
He is the spaceship.
Yeah.
Get on, and they put him in his ass cheeks, and they go back to.
They put him at the end of a Hot Wheels track, and they get.
Good callback.
They say,
and roll
spread
credits.
Wide,
and roll
wide.
credits. Roll the credits.
Hell yeah.
A good video
watched
game adaptation movie, the Sonic movies.
I heard
those
are
are
good.
actually really good.
I gotta watch the Shadow movie.
Yeah.
I heard that Jim Carrey in it is like surprisingly really good. Not saying that he's bad.
When is Jim Carrey ever bad?
Well, here's the thing. Jim Carrey had this thing where he's like, I won't join a movie unless it's like, because he like had this whole like I'm quitting like whole like philosophical like ego death where he's like, I was the funny guy, I'm done being the funny guy, I want movies that have purpose. And then he signed on to be the Dr. Eggman in Sonic, so it's like
dude, that's a deep character.
What is this
but
thing
it's a good movie, you know.
It is.
What is this thing with getting Jack Black in all these like CGI movies as their novelty character? I'm pretty sure Jack Black
he's just a silly guy.
I think he's
super
claptrapped in the
safe.
Borderlands movie. Like,
yeah, he's a super safe, easy actor that's not going to like fuck your movie over because like think about when they did
he's in the Minecraft
when
movie.
they did remember when they did the Flash movie when they had Ezra Miller and then they found out Ezra Miller is like actually a psychopath like trying to like brainwash women and like gaslight them and sexually abuse them and stuff. They had to replace him, but they kept half of the shit. So like you have to think about like, oh, is this dude gonna completely ruin this movie and like roll out and fuck it? So Jack Black notoriously is like never fucked up anything. And also to speak on that, there was a moment where like do you guys know Tenacious D, the like rock group that he's in?
His band?
Yeah, so he spoke up about, I think Kyle, like they were doing like a show and he basically wrote off Kyle and like fucked him over in some way because I think Kyle was doing something like super controversial like politically on stage and he just basically like left him or something. And but it makes sense because he's in all these movies.
Like New Zealand or something.
Yes, yeah.
They
did some crazy. I don't know what it was. I just heard about it, and I was like, oh damn! Like he's like fuck him. Like after all these years of being with him, so must have been something crazy about what was going on. But it goes to show that like even somebody as safe as that, like to make a movie, like to make a huge Minecraft movie, like he's like, you're gonna fuck up the bag. Peace. Like just somebody he's been in our bandwidth for like 40 years.
Yeah, it's definitely, when it comes to the Minecraft movie and Jack Black, I think it's definitely a concern for like long term, like being able to make sure that your movie doesn't get shit on long term.
Yes.
But like, I in the short term at least, I don't think there's a world where the Minecraft movie fails.
No,
it's
too big.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't think it's gonna fail because everyone's gonna want to see it. I don't think that means it's gonna be a good movie.
Did you
see that?
I think it's gonna be good because it'll be like kind of bad in the moment. You know what I mean?
Did you see that?
It'll be one of the
someone completely remade the Minecraft movie trailer, but like actually Minecraft, more like I don't know if you guys have seen like the Telltale like Minecraft games, but I want to see if I can find. I don't want to like leave a link and like. I don't know, because it's a whole thing, but like I guess if you want to look it up, what is that?
So what they remake Minecraft movie trailer, but like they animate it.
They
So
probably make it more
like
cinematic.
Yeah, it's a YouTube video called "I Animated the Minecraft Movie," and it's like, I guess I'll just link this really quick for you guys so you can actually see that like this I think would be a better movie.
Than having like real people in it.
There's like they redid the whole trailer. I don't know if the trailer is only a minute long, but like it's actually Minecraft.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if we're allowed to show it on stream at all. Like I don't know if you guys even remember
I can flash it.
It's like maybe this might like do better, but like I don't know. I think having it be live action adds like a level of novelty to it.
It's not that I don't think that it being live action is bad, but like it just doesn't look correct in my eyes. Like like you saw the Nether portal, it's the wrong color, and like some of the things just don't even look Minecraft at all. So I don't know.
I think. Have you ever seen the Jumanji movies?
No.
Like the remake?
Yeah.
So for Alex, like the way how I think of how it's going to be is the humor is going to be written exactly like the Jumanji movies where they don't take themselves seriously. Like they are like planted in these worlds.
The Jumanji remake with the Rock, Kevin Hart,
Dwayne the Rock
Black
Johnson,
Jazz,
Kevin Hart.
Jack.
Yeah.
I don't remember who the woman is.
I can't remember her name. But I do, so like I feel like it's going to be those type of movies, like speaking on to what Alex is saying about how it's like live action. And I think it's like you're planted in the world of Minecraft probably, and the humor is like revolved around that, but it still is essential to like the story of what it is, because I feel like if they did it like this, it would be too far removed from the personalities that are in the movie.
Yeah.
And I don't think they want I don't think they don't want to have like their faces present, because they're a huge selling part of the movie by having like all these people in it.
Yeah. I guess that's true. I don't know. Well,
I feel like from a marketing standpoint, it would be
hard. Part of me hopes it's going to be kind of bad.
The Detective Pikachu movie.
Exactly. Exactly like
Ryan Gosling voiced Pikachu.
I think so.
Is that who it is? The hot guy?
Ryan Gosling or Ryan Reynolds?
Ryan Reynolds. That's him thinking. Ryan Reynolds. Maybe.
Yes.
Blood.
Yeah.
Blood. What the fuck is that guy's name?
I was gonna say Bloodveld.
The red guy.
This guy doesn't love RuneScape, but he says RuneScape right on top of the stuff.
I was like, Bloodveld, Blood, Deadpool.
Yeah, same guy.
This fucking guy.
They just had a straight up voice as Pikachu. Right? Yeah. So I don't know. I don't think it's a bad way to do it, like to make Minecraft characters of your people. And
well, yeah, but there's so many like.
But
Detective Pikachu was based in real life though, too.
I was just gonna say.
Wait, what?
I think it's
Detective
Pikachu is a live action thing. It was
Pikachu is based in the real world, and all the Pokemon
it's like non-fiction.
are
I'm like, what are you talking about? Like Pikachu is not a real person.
I've been wishing
bro.
that since I was a kid. I'm
like, this guy is actually fucking insane if he believes this in my head.
Wait, hold on. If there is one like fantasy world that you could make your reality, which game or which fantasy world would you make your reality? Mine's definitely Pokemon, 1,000,000%.
It's like, unfortunately, mine's RuneScape. That just seems too lit. I think the thing is that I'd want it to be like RuneScape to a T. So I think I'd want to see a fucking XP bar when I look in, if
that would be good dope, man.
Bro just wants to live in a fucking video game anime.
Anime?
He wants to fucking
I want to live in the world of I want to live in the world of RuneScape.
I want to live in Vice City. I feel like that'd be so good.
Yeah, and then you fucking get shot and killed 100.
You literally can. It's like just move.
No, it's not the same. I can't jump
Chicago,
up 6
buddy.
feet by pressing a button. Okay.
I can't type in a cheat code to make my head really fast.
You just don't know the cheat code.
I can't just spawn a tank out of nowhere. Okay. If I want to
get
a fucking.
You don't know that.
I saw one Cybertruck, and now every car on the street is a Cybertruck. What the fuck is going on?
I finally found a Lambo, and now there's fucking 900 of them.
Yeah, it took me fucking 2 hours.
Guys, that's just California, okay? Relax.
See, we're already living in Vice City, baby. There's just not enough Italians around.
True.
Mario.
I feel like living in the Mario world would suck. All you do is you just hit your head on fucking blocks and you gotta dodge a...
What if
what if it's like the Mario movie where like there's fucking like universes almost, like planets that you can go in between?
What if you spawned in as
fucking...
a
Goomba? That's just awful. You're just dying instantly.
Yeah. That would suck.
There's definitely a lot of video game worlds that could be cool to live in, or like, not even video games, I guess, other things, but like, where's the line of how it integrates into our current life, or if it's like, if you play as this character every day, that's what you've like chosen into. Like if you're Skyrim, if you want to live in Skyrim, if you went to the Skyrim world, do you wake up as the Dragonborn, or are you a random NPC?
Yeah.
Like,
I think the implication would be that you're like you're the fucking
guy.
MC.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're the guy from fucking
whatever you pick.
Yeah.
What's that? Spy Kids.
Yeah.
It's the guy.
I go live in Spire so you be a dragon, whatever.
Dude, do you guys ever notice the I saw a tweet about this recently, that's why I'm thinking about it now. But like I feel like there's a regression in quality of CGI. It's like the clip that they used is like talking about like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That was like 2008.
Yeah, and now CGI just looks like dog ass.
I think they use a lot of AI though. I think they use a lot of AI now, and I mean you can use it as like a consumer in like Premiere. Like you can like edit stuff and just have AI fucking put stuff in for you. Like you don't even.
So crazy. You can type in "I need rocket ships" in the background of this picture, and then puts it in.
Give Elon Musk boobs.
No, they don't do that.
You can do that on Twitter. You can do that. On, you can pay for Grok. You can do it
Grok
on
3
Twitter.
Is here.
Yeah,
Grok 3 is here.
That like
Elon
Connor
Musk
Eats Pants episode with Andrew Dittman. That shit was so funny. He's just fucking like.
I haven't actually watched. I just saw a bunch of clips and they were so funny.
They are.
He's just flaming him the whole time.
He's not even directly flaming him. He's like, so what do you think about the cars exploding? Well, that didn't happen. Yes, it did. Well, no, that wasn't our. Those weren't our cars.
Did.
Those weren't our cars.
Those were our cars.
Yeah, not mine. I mean, not his. Oh, caught. Yeah, that dude is like, I don't know. Like at first I was listening to him have a conversation with himself with a voice changer when they were doing that like Google Hangout or whatever on Twitter or the Twitter Hangout. And I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Like,
Dude.
does he have to protect his image so much that he has to go by this alias and have like a delayed response to himself to prove that it's not him?
Is Elon Musk actually real? I feel like every time he talks, it sounds like AI.
Yeah.
Like
Dude,
he sounds AI. Like just straight up.
Yeah, but I mean, that guy can definitely reproduce, fortunately.
Yeah.
He's
At
proved
least
it like 30 times.
They
yeah,
got
at least 13 times.
X0 RTZ giggle fucking whatever his name
Yeah.
is.
That guy fucking named his kid a QR code.
Yeah. I tried to redeem his name
Mark,
on a couple websites.
You know?
I got like some discount codes.
I
Got
prefer
two
Mark.
choices. Well, you don't want to be
Definitely prefer
X12 AEG fucking
Mark, man,
refrigerator.
Mark.
That's not a
Mark.
name. That's a fucking delegation given to a dwarf planet outside of our solar system.
Listen, when Grimes is your mama and Elon Musk is your daddy, you don't got no choice.
Dude,
You got two crazy people for parents.
I
It's
just
over.
redeemed that guy's name on my McDonald's app. I got a free double cheeseburger coming back.
Wait, that's a good
man.
question. Would you take being named that your entire life in exchange for like having like Elon Musk's wealth? Like,
Maybe.
it's like for sure, right? Like,
I
you
mean,
get bullied,
can't you
but, like,
just legally change your name?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but that's not part of the deal that I'm offering.
Yeah, but you can't do that because we'd be
You
giving you
have
in
all
this
this wealth.
situation,
name.
in this situation, that's your name.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'll
It's
be
like, what do you get
X12, bro.
called?
That's kind of
What-
fire, actually.
What do you get called? Like, when people refer to you, do they say the whole thing, or do
No.
they say X, or can that
They
kind of be
say
like, yeah, you
X.
can call me Mark?
Yeah, call me Mark.
You can't say call me
That's my
Mark.
middle name.
You could do like a short, like a nickname of your name, sure.
Yeah, like
It's
Mark.
like, that makes sense.
Yeah, I do
Yeah,
that.
no. It's just, yeah, I mean, like X12 or something. XJ9.
It'd have to be like put your name in the Wu-Tang Clan like name generator where it like gives you like it'd be like
Is that a
Ghost
thing?
Face. Yeah, that's a thing. You can put
What?
your name in it.
Wu-Tang
right now.
Clan generator, name generator. Guys, if you've been listening
What?
along this long, also put your name in the Wu-Tang Clan name generator and comment it below.
Yeah, tell
My
us what your
name-
Wu-Tang Clan name is.
My name is Dynamic Mastermind, is what Steven is.
Guys,
I thought you were going to say masturbator.
I don't know if I want to say mine.
Why?
What?
Oh wait, you're supposed to put your full name.
I mean, yeah, we can.
Why am I the fearless prophet?
That goes kind of hard.
I just put my
Well,
first
kinda
name
fire.
in. I just put my first name in. And I was the Wicked Wizard. I didn't like that.
We put Bean Dip's name in.
Wait, I have to put in my email?
Bean Dip's name is
You don't have to
Arrogant
put it in an
Contender.
email, you just, what website did you go to?
I'm on the WuTangClan.com.
That's not what
Yeah,
I went
use,
to.
use this one.
Oh.
Just don't put sensitive information in it. You'll be fine. Not
I
secure.
mean, I put my last name
Okay.
in.
You fucked up.
Does it really matter?
Now,
Alex.
now the fake Wu-Tang Clan generator knows your last name and
Oh,
Dude,
conjecture
I'm
with your first name.
I'm gentleman bastard.
Dude, 40,000 people follow
That's who
this
you
page
are.
on Facebook.
Yeah.
Wait, I put in Alexander and it's Gentleman Knight.
Just gonna do every variation of his name.
Okay, I put in my full name and I'm Excessive Wizard.
Dude, I don't want to
Well,
be
we got
any
two wizards.
But
and,
it's
No,
but
no,
it's
no,
but
no,
it's
no, no,
X. It's X hyphen essive.
Oh,
No,
That's how it was spelled.
I'm
It's
fearless.
lit.
I'm fearless prophet.
I forgot what mine was.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie. We're looking up you.
Prophet.
Yo, what's
Mine
going on, guys?
was-
Welcome back to the Terminally Online podcast. Fearless prophet here.
Excessive Wizard.
Yo, it's the Dynamic Mastermind, and welcome to the podcast.
Yo.
Chia! Chia! I'm Limp Biscuit now. I'm Fred Durst. Chia!
Dude, Fred Durst looks fucking unrecognizable now because he has a
Dude,
beard.
Wait, does he really?
You know what's crazy?
He doesn't look the
Pete-
same to me.
Pete Davidson getting all his tattoos removed.
Ooh, I saw that.
Yes.
Dude,
Yeah.
$200,000 to get every single tattoo removed.
Yeah.
What do you think costs more, him getting them removed or getting all those shitty tattoos?
Getting them removed for sure.
It's like
a lot of those tattoos were free in a basement.
Oh, yeah.
I guarantee it.
A lot of them are also back in the day when he was probably like, I don't know how old he is, but I don't think he's that old, but
he's like our age.
Yeah, he's right around our age.
25,
He started comedy very early, like when he was like
he's
like
31
16 or something.
He's 31.
Yeah,
31. Okay, well,
But
yeah,
like
a little older than us.
15 years ago, he probably was going to tattoo shops pretending to be 18, going, "Hey, I'll give you $80 if you put this on me."
yeah.
And then they probably didn't even think about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then he got like 10 tattoos. They're like, this guy's like fucking 21 years old. He's got bags under his eyes.
One of the other, yeah, I mean, one of the things is like if you have tattoos, people are going to be like, "Oh yeah, it's chill," right?
Yeah.
I don't know,
That's true.
but he looks. I don't know. The thing is that like I think when he was doing tattoos, I could be wrong, but he looks like he looked unhealthy because he was probably doing drugs and doing, he was not sober. But I could be wrong.
I think it's just how he looks, personally.
No, because he got all his tattoos removed and he looks healthy and he looks happy.
Oh yeah.
Like because
I think he is like sober now.
mm-hmm.
Like as far as I'm aware, I think he's even stopped smoking weed, and like he was a fucking giga smoker.
You know what's crazy?
Mhm.
He dated Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
And Kim Kardashian.
And she
fumbled.
told Vogue magazine that she didn't really know who he was after they broke up.
That is
I
crazy.
mean,
Which is
he basically
talked
dated
about
her like right after fucking Mac Miller died.
Were there,
Yeah.
were there pictures of them
it was
together?
just- yeah,
I think so.
Dude, they were engaged.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say
I
was
think
gonna
so.
say like it feels like they didn't do anything together, and it was one of those things. I was like, okay, well, I don't want everyone to think that I'm single. Me neither. Can we just say that we're dating on Twitter and like just move on?
Hmm.
Okay. Oh wait.
People also do that
Dude.
for marketing too, because they made a song together. So it was like,
yeah.
Dude, it's like, and then he fucking dated Kim K, dude.
yeah, and then you got fucking Kanye wilding out on you, calling you a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Stop fucking my wife. You're not married to her anymore, bro.
I remember Pete Davidson talking about how when Kanye was on SNL, he was like wearing a MAGA hat and he was like Trump, blah blah blah, and then he was like, yeah, if you look at that footage, you could see me in the corner. I like put my hat down and I like walk off the stage because I'm like, I still want my job. So he just walks off stage while he's doing that. That shit is funny. Dude, Pete Davidson has been he's so fucking funny, dude. He is so funny. Even his like stand up is so funny. That's where I found out about the fucking Vogue magazine thing. Because he was like, yeah, it's like she talks shit to me to Vogue magazine, and then I had fucking another magazine calling me butthole eyes. It's like I can come on stage and fucking, talk about her talking shit. It's fine.
Yeah.
But if I went to Vogue magazine and I talk shit about her, I'd be fucking shot in the head.
Yep.
And I'm like, yeah, maybe. It's
That's
like
definitely real.
that's like the golden child, bro. It's
Damn, we just got a fucking hair reveal. Fucking give us a flow check, bro. What the fuck?
I didn't have to flex on us like that.
Why is the only guy with hair here just fucking letting it flow and he's just fucking
dude, put your fucking hat back on,
Dude.
dickhead.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
Why is my hairline kind of? Why does I don't know. Maybe it's just the angle. It looks hella fucked.
It's like definitely just the angle.
I think it is. I think I'm just.
It's the dark. Like you have a dark side where it's like going in. So I think if you went like that, it'd probably look even.
I'm fucking hairline checking myself live.
Listen, it's a little crooked. It's fine.
Cover that shit up. Cover that shit up.
I'm sure it's very fine. I think I'm just looking at it from down, from like this, and it looks wrong. I'm like, does my hairline really go that far back? No, it doesn't. No, I definitely. I got the widow's peak. I got the peak.
Whatever you do, don't look at a picture of yourself from like 6 years ago. Just don't.
Yeah,
that's the danger zone. That's the danger zone.
Those don't exist anymore.
That's what they'll get you overthinking.
The front of my hair here, I think, has always been here.
Yeah,
I didn't have a widow's peak.
You probably do have a widow's peak.
No, I mean, I definitely do. You can tell, but
yeah. Well, there's people who confuse having a widow's peak for just balding, but I think you've always had a widow's peak, obviously. So
yeah, it's definitely grown a little bit, but yeah, no, I I know I'm not balding considering how much fucking hair I have.
Yeah, you have density, which most people who are balding don't have.
Yeah.
But I got it on the back of my head, not the front. So I could do the little swoop, you know.
I need a haircut so badly, but the barber that I used to go to doesn't cut hair anymore, or at least not in my city. So like,
you gotta risk it.
It's also been minus 30 every day for the past 2 months.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave my fucking house, so I haven't gone out to find a barber.
Yeah.
So I've been chilling, and I mean, I don't hate that it's growing long, but I feel like if you looked at it from the back, it kind of looks like I kind of just got like a mullet going on, and I'm like,
It's definitely mullet territory.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, because I mean, you're slicking it back. So
yeah.
I remember in high school, I went to Best Buy with my mom and my 2 younger siblings at the time, and this like drunk old dude came in and was like, "Oh my god!" Like he was talking to my little brother, and he was like, "Yeah, I bet you're living the life with your 2 mommies," and I was like, "Dude, I'm not a woman, and also that's my mom." He thought that we were a fucking lesbian couple. I've never wanted to shoot myself more than in that moment where I got confused as a woman. That shit was fucked up.
Holy shit.
Also, just why is there a drunk guy in fucking Best Buy, man? Like, come on, fucking leave me alone. Leave my little brother alone. Why are you going drunk into a Best Buy talking to a fucking toddler? Like, fucking get a grip, man.
Oh, bean dip.
Yeah.
Call back. Yeah.
And
you go into Best Buy drunk talking to toddlers, you end up missing a podcast episode.
And roll the credits. And scene.
And scene.
Jeremy?
Yeah.
Where are the credits? Hello?
Yeah, that shit sucked, dude. That was like the one thing I don't miss about having like really long hair. It's just like from the back, you know? Sometimes people catch the wrong angle and
from the back though.
From the back.
From the back though.
Yeah, from the back.
I know something we could do from the back.
Yeah.
What?
Put a Hot Wheels track.
Bro, we're not fucking sticking Hot Wheels cars in our assholes by
Dude, that was never my thing.
Ew.
Why would you even say that?
What the fuck, bro?
Not you.
Dude, why are you being fucking weird, bro?
You made G.I. Joe guys kiss. I don't want to hear it.
This is definitely a Churdley's video, for sure.
Whoa. Are you serious right now, bro? You just because I put a couple Hot Wheels cars in my ass? Really, bro? You were making G.I. Joe's guys kiss. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, and that's gay, bro. What I was doing was chill. And then you ruined it.
All right, bros. Today, we're gathered here today. We've got the whole frat gathered here today to take a vote on which one's gayer. Okay? Making G.I. Joe's kiss or sending turbo speed Hot Wheels up your ass on a track. So if you could fill out these forms and pass them back to the front, I'll read out the votes.
Hey, Devin, pay attention.
Listen, when you said it out loud, all I'm going to say is one sounded a lot more gayer than the other one. So,
yeah, the G.I. Joes.
Yes, exactly.
It's
I'm
not
very
gay, dude.
Look, there's nothing gayer than taking both your hands intentionally and making 2 G.I. Joes kiss. You could actually get a Hot Wheel up the ass any day. That could just happen.
You can just stumble over when it's all set up and you're just spread open wide and, you know.
You're walking through the house, you trip and fall.
A cartwheel and you fall on the track and you go, oh, my
your pants fall down.
Pelvis. Oh, and then boom. That's where it hits you.
Boom.
Comment below your own sexual advances and experiences that you've done. Have you made G.I. Joe's kiss?
What's the gayest thing
when I was 12, I made G.I. Joe's kiss.
And then some other guy's gonna comment.
Dude?
When I was 15, I went out with this older guy. Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Guy, I don't know if you know this or not. You got groomed.
I don't know. I don't need to hear about you and who you messaged on Kick, okay? That's the last thing I need to know about. It's like, we've all been there. We've all had it happen. I thought she was a fucking 17-year-old British girl, okay?
I was 14.
She wasn't.
I've actually never been on Kick Messenger, thank God. I've been saved.
Really?
When you had an iPod, that was the only way to message each other.
You had an iPod?
Yeah.
I think I'm poor. I was poor growing up.
I
Wait, you
think...
had a PSP and an iPod and an Xbox and a PlayStation? Wait, what the fuck?
What did I have? A Hot Wheels.
I had this watch.
A Hot Wheels speed track.
My mom thinks I'm playing ATV versus dirt bike
MTX
motocross.
Unleashed.
MTX, yeah. My mom thinks I'm playing MTX Unleashed, but I'm really on my browser on my PSP going to xhamster.com.
Why are you looking at hamsters? Did you want to?
Also, why is it called xhamster.com? That has to be the worst
The horny
fucking.
hamster.
I feel.
I don't know.
That's a horrible site name. That's horrible.
What's a good name?
Big fat tits. Come now.com.
No one's typing that in.
Yeah, well,
Peoplesexcamera.com.
when I think of xhamster.com, I think, wow, this is some bestiality shit. People watching fucking hamsters jerk off. This shit's weird,
Dude,
bro.
When you said when I think of xhamster.com, I immediately in my head thought of a hamster doing like BMX tricks.
Just a little tail whip, like.
That would be fire.
Damn, that hamster's cool.
Damn, that guy's chill as
Yeah.
Yo, get this guy on Nitro Circus.
Yeah. Get him parachuting out of an airplane right now.
Dude, it's not even videos, it's just a game. You literally sit there with the arrow keys and it's the same hamster doing the same BMX trick and you go, nice.
Dude,
That's
I
so
used to
good.
play games.
Nice. What kind of game?
Nice.
Wetpussygames.com.
I've played these games before.
Yeah, those games are lit.
Oh my god.
We have fun here.
Dude, that was the... Wait, does that website still exist?
Don't
go to it.
Dude, we're
Oh, no.
live.
Dude, we're live
It
right
does.
Okay, well, Alex
Oh,
wants
this
to
guy's
start
on-
watching porn, guys.
now. Yeah, we gotta. Maybe we should wrap up, guys. Alex is a little
I'm
distracted.
gonna play...
and,
I'm about to play Princess Harem Peach.
At least play
right,
George
close
Bush
it.
Shoot 'em up White House instead on miniclip. Like, come on,
Dude,
like-
stop! I'm playing interactive, buddy.
Dude, I'm trying to do the impossible quiz right now.
I made him look like fucking Napoleon Dynamite, dude. Fucking lay off.
Dude. All right.
I'm trying to
Yeah, I
play
think
a
that's
possible game.
I'm playing Bloons Tower Defense 2.
All right, enough of this bullshit. I think it's a good time to wrap up. Okay, guys, if you enjoyed the podcast,
If you guys
week,
enjoyed the podcast,
dude, if
Tell
you
us the
enjoyed
gayest thing you've ever
podcast-
done.
These fucking guys. just if you
All
like
right,
the
well, we're-
podcast,
well, all right, well-
subscribe to us on Patreon, please. Help us fund the podcast. Also, follow all our links if you fucked with it. Don't go to xhamster.com. Don't go to wetasspussy.com. And as always, ubaru, Mr. Miaowson, and Mr. Ellie's X. Fuck Bean Dip. He was not
fuck
here.
Bean Dip.
He's the ops.
We're not posting your bail, dumb fuck.
Do not
Stay
post-
away from them.
Do not
Stay away from them.
No gay comments in the gay comments. I mean, no comments in the
Dude,
gay no
guys,
gay.
Message of the day, dude.
No.
Don't be fucking gay, bro. Okay?
guys, comment your sexual awakening in the comments, like Mason said. Okay, goodbye.
All right, and we're clear. And we're clear.
And we're clear.
Anyone else get horny at the end of that podcast?